Hi, Bruno. Welcome to the Leanpub launch video for building reproducible analytical pipelines with R. I was wondering if you could please talk a little bit about yourself and about your book.
Hi, Len. Well, my name is Bruno. I'm a statistician. I work at the Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Luxembourg. So Luxembourg is a very tiny Central European, or sometimes it could be designated as a Western European country, sandwiched between France, Germany, and Belgium. And so I've been working on this book since roughly January, but the ideas, I had these ideas in my mind for quite some time now, because when I work with our data in-house and with colleagues across different ministries, and also in my previous jobs, we always kind of had the same problems. So whether it was like a machine learning problem we want to do, or if we want to build the dashboard, whatever it was, we always had the same issue that the process was not streamlined at all. So it was very chaotic. We need to get data from someone, and that someone, their data was maybe inside an email, and it was like a Word document. And then we needed to brainstorm, but then we forgot half of it because no one took notes. So it was chaos, pure chaos. And what also happened very often is that although we were not, or I was not doing research at that point anymore, people still wanted to be able to either reproduce or audit my results and my code, and really understand, okay, you showed us this figures 3 months ago, can you give us an update? And then when the update came and the figures were totally different, they wanted to understand why. So I needed to be able also to explain how my code was built. I needed to be able to trace back the contributions of my colleagues. So this is where basically all this software engineering techniques and the software carpentry techniques started to really bubble in my head. And when I thought, hey, I really need to start using these things, because I knew about them, but I never really consistently used them. And so, I've been trying to do that for some years now, and I think I starting to get a good grasp on it, let's say. And then I had to teach a course on university at the university in Luxembourg, and I was asked to teach whatever I thought was useful in the real world. So not an academic course, but something that was practically very useful. And I thought, well, being able to build reproducible pipelines, be it for research or be it for any field in industry, is useful, because people will always ask you to explain your results. They will always ask you to retrace your results. They will always ask you to rebuild the results maybe with fresh data. And there's more and more as well regulatory concerns, and it is very likely that more and more of data science, and especially machine learning and AI applications, will need to get audited, and the whole process will need to be transparent and well documented and well tested and auditable. And this is where if you build your product as the output of a reproducible pipeline, then you have it, basically. You're done.
Thanks very much for that really great explanation. We've had Leanpub authors and guests on our Front Matter podcast before who've talked about data issues similar to those in the Brazilian government, the American government, and the British government. And now we've got someone from the government of Luxembourg to talk about that. And it's a problem all around the world. And as you say, new technologies, reproducibility is there as an issue sort of in science generally that people would have seen in the headlines, but also with machine learning and then with data. And there's the very simple thing across different bureaucracies and across time. Even if you have all the processes sort of like if you have the right machines for it, still getting the sort of people side of it to work is a big challenge. So thank you very much, Bruno, for publishing this book on Leanpub. We look forward to seeing you complete it over the next little while. And thank you very much for being on the launch video.
Thank you for having me.